The debate: reality versus imagination. It was a chilly winter evening when two friends, Rachel and Mike, sat by the fireplace, engaged in a heated debate. Rachel, a pessimist, believed that reality was the root cause of human suffering, while Mike is an optimist.
Think about it, Mike. Wars, poverty, disease. These are all real problems that cause immense pain and suffering.
Rachel, I agree that these problems exist, but I think we suffer more from our imagination than from reality itself.
How can you say that? Reality is what hurts us, not our imagination.
Rachel, let me give you an example. Imagine you're walking through a dark forest and you hear a rustling in the bushes. Your imagination starts to run wild. Is it a bear, a snake, a monster? Your heart starts racing and you feel anxious and scared. Now let's say it was just a harmless rabbit that caused the rustling. The reality was harmless, but your imagination created a terrifying scenario that caused you suffering.
But what about real tragedies, like losing a loved one or experiencing a natural disaster? Our imagination can't create those horrors.
You're right, those are devastating experiences. But even in those situations, our imagination can exacerbate our suffering. We might imagine the worst-case scenarios, replay the traumatic event over and over in our minds, or worry about the future.
Mike, I am considering your perspective. I never thought about it that way. Maybe our imagination does play a bigger role in our suffering than we realize.
Haha, exactly. And that's empowering because it means we have the power to change our imagination and reduce our suffering.
As they sat by the fireplace, watching the flames dance, Rachel and Mike realized that the debate was not about who was right or wrong, but about understanding the complex interplay between reality and imagination.
The debate may not have been settled, but one thing was clear. Our imagination plays a significant role in our suffering. By acknowledging and addressing our imagination, we can reduce our suffering and find more peace in our lives.
The Stoic philosophy teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we can't. Our imagination is something we can control, and by being mindful of our thoughts and emotions, we can reduce our suffering and live more in line with reason and virtue. Is it very difficult to hit that subscribe or follow it? How much it will cost you to like this video?